Hey y'all, it's your boy Hot Dad here. Wanted to give you a little update on my life, do a little vlog thing, wanted to address a couple of issues. I wrote up a lot of my points on this document, digital document, so that I wouldn't ramble. So we're gonna start now. So number one, I'm gonna start off by scoring some serious sympathy points here. My cat has chronic kidney disease. I just found this out last week. He spent 72 hours in the hospital on IVs. We had some improvement. It wasn't great. It's been pretty depressing, pretty expensive, but we are making some progress. He's gonna need subcutaneous fluids every other day for the rest of his life, and that felt pretty horrifying at first, but I'm getting used to the idea. I'm trying to have a good attitude about it. I'm definitely not the first person to go through this, and I think I'm ready for this. It's not gonna decrease his quality of life all that much, and it should definitely give him a few more good years. So I apologize if I've been moving a little slow. It's been kind of a dark week. It's been kind of tough to deal with. I love my boy. I spend a lot of time with him, and honestly, I'm just happy to see him doing better, so that's a real thing that I've been dealing with. I've been doing a lot of thoughts about the mortality, how all things in this life are temporary, and just all kinds of bullshit. Number two, I've had a few complaints and people unsubscribing because I was too political. Out of almost 300 videos, I have 15 that are political, which seems to be a pretty low ratio. I never started doing political videos because I wanted this to be a political channel.
Such a huge fan of blending art and politics.
Nor do I think that my political views really matter at all. Honestly, I started doing them because it seemed like the widest possible audience. It seemed like an acceptable, pragmatic decision to make that if I'm doing songs for wrestlers, if I'm doing songs about obscure TV shows, you've got a very small, isolated audience. But if you're doing the big boys and the big gals and all these tough big shots, big wigs, whatever they are, it's a big wide-ass audience. And that kind of worked, it kind of didn't. Sometimes it felt like a good thing to do, sometimes it didn't, I don't know. So yes, I have political views, and they usually do come through in my political songs, but I'm not that serious, and I don't want to make politics the focus of the channel, nor will I make it the focus of the channel. However, given our capricious new president-elect, I'm probably going to end up doing a silly political song now and then. If that pisses you off,
I'm sorry.
And I promise that I'll still rock quite a bit, like a pretty big amount for people like you, the people who need the rock, big rock. Number three, I don't actually have a sense of smell, and the bullshit in that song is actually my life. It's real, it's legit. The condition is called congenital anosmia. If you have any questions you'd like to ask me about my congenital anosmia, post them in the comments below, and I'm gonna make a follow-up video where I address some of those comments. If you don't give a shit about this, that's fine. I just figured I'd put it out there. Some people do have questions for me, and I'd be happy to answer them. Number four, I've got some cool stuff coming soon. The primary thing being a cover song that I did of a very quirky, heartfelt song from, I think, 1982 by a Japanese artist. You're gonna love it. It's gonna be a pro mix of a Hot Dad song. I've never had a pro mix for a Hot Dad song. I've had pro masters, but I've not had pro mixes, so you're gonna love it. It's gonna melt your heart and your soul and your mind and your guts. And then, coming very soon, I've got another stupid song about a YouTuber. I made it during my dark week while I was dealing with my cat thing. I just got going on it. It happened, I don't like using this word, randomly, and I followed through to the end, and it's done. Yeah, maybe you'll enjoy it. If not, I apologize in advance for my ingratiating behavior. It's just the truth, the man I am. It's the things I do. So that's it. There's no other bullet points. There's no other numbers in the list. Ask me questions about my anosmia. I don't know, yell at me about things in the comments. Whatever people do in comment sections is probably gonna happen here too. Get to it. I love y'all. I'm so thankful that you come hang out on my channel. I'm so thankful that people support me on Patreon. I'm so thankful for all the likes. I get good ratios on my videos, and I owe it to all y'all. And I love you for it. And thanks a lot for coming here. This is Hot Dad signing off.
Delete your account.